welcome to freelywhole Creative, where we're making beauty from ashes while relieving some stress in life. Today I am finishing up my last Passover through Resurrection journaling for now anyhow, and I'm using the free download that I created and is on my website for you to use if you'd like. And I'm using a bit different technique than I've used in the last couple, but still using some of these printouts. So let's see where today's creative journey takes us. As I said, I'm in Matthew at the point of Jesus' resurrection today, and what I'm going to be using today is a napkin collage along with these printouts. So I'm going to start with some background stamping. I'm going to use this stamp that has all the names of Jesus on it, and I have covered up part of it because I don't want it to go into my words there. I'm going to be using ground espresso archival ink to ink this up. And then I'll remove the tape so that doesn't get the excess ink on my page. And try to line that up without putting my head in the shot over it. Okay. The next thing I'm going to use is part of a napkin. These are just birds and flowers. I think I probably picked them up from Tuesday morning. And I'm going to use this section here that I've already cut off. But I wanted to show you how to prepare your napkins if you're not familiar with that yet. Napkins usually come 2 or most often 3 ply, and sometimes it can be hard to get those extra ply started, to get them off. This one peeled up for that first ply to take it off, but they don't always pull up so easily, and so the way to get them started is to use a piece of Scotch tape and just put it on and pull that up, and that'll get it started for you. And then you have the backings off so that you just have your 1 ply of napkin to collage onto your page. The next thing we do to prepare this is to cut it out around the image, and that's just to give it a more organic edge so that it'll kind of meld into the paper of the Bible easier. So I'm just going to get a little water out from my water brush here and go around the design that I want to show. And then that will tear easily where you have wet it. And see how that's going to look. I think that'll be great. I'll have to cut off the part that's hanging over the edge, but I think to get us started, that'll be great. The 2 parts of the printout that I'm going to be using, and I've already printed that out and cut them out with my Brother Scan & Cut, is that it is finished and life conquered death. And because this has the company logo that made the napkin, I'm just going to apply that right over that to cover it up. Going to be a quite simple page, but it gets the message across. So we're going to start by applying Distress Collage Medium to apply our napkin. And that is the reason I stamped in archival ink, is so that it won't smear as much as a water-based ink would once I put this on. And we want to be sure we get it everywhere that the napkin's going to touch, because you don't want any bubbles underneath your napkin or it'll come up and rip. Make sure I've got enough room for this above my bird. And there we go. Now we can put this on top of the napkin to seal it in. And because the collage medium is also a glue in itself, I can use that to put down my pieces here. Water-based ink would, once I put this on. And my page is finished. As soon as it dries, I can do the trimming and it will be done. So all we've got left to do is stamp the date on this. Or it'll come up and rip. And there we have it. It is finished. Christ has done the work. He has paid the price, and he has risen from the grave. Life has conquered death, and because of that, you and I can have new life from Christ. Now go make beauty from ashes and be freely whole.